Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and I'm going to do a review of the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Pokedex. This is just the most recent iteration of the Pokedex book. I've got the Sun and Moon Pokedex book. I've got the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Pokedex book. I've got the Pokemon X, Pokemon Y Pokedex book. I've got the Pokemon Black and White Pokedex book, and I've got the Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver Pokedex book. Plus I've also got these other handbooks. I guess you could count them as Pokedex books as well. But yeah, these are really nice books. They look really wonderful. I really like the cover, the feeling of them. They're really nice to have on the shelf. I really like how each of them have their own distinct covers. But we're not here to talk about these other Pokedex books. We're here to talk about the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Pokedex book. So the first thing that you'll see in this Pokedex books is an interview with the creators of Pokemon. Here you can find cool stuff like a prototype of Combee with pacifiers, and this interview talking about how the first set of Pokemon designed were basically based off dinosaurs and monsters with weird variations. After you're done reading this pretty neat interview, we'll get into the actual meat of the Pokedex. Here we have a little checklist. You can check out the Pokemon that you've already caught. That comes in handy if you're trying to complete the dex. Here we have a map of Alola. That's pretty interesting. And then we have some more information. If you've been playing Pokemon as long as I have, you don't really need to know this information. Here we have the different egg groups. That's going to be pretty useful if you're doing a lot of breeding. Here we have a little thing talking about how to read the Pokedex. And here it is, the actual Pokedex entries. First we have the Sugimari art, plus this little in-game model, the national Pokedex number, the height, the weight of the Pokemon, the typing. And here we have some Pokedex entries. Now, Bulbasaur is actually not in the Alola Dex, so it gives the X and Y Pokedex entries. Here's where it tells you how to obtain the Pokemon, plus its ability. Here we have some basic stat information and the egg groups of the Pokemon. This chart shows you the type effectiveness, plus we got this little chart showing all the moves that Bulbasaur can learn. There's also a special entry for Trainer Cat Pikachu, just in case you were curious. It even has separate entries for the Alolan Pokemon, so we have Golem and Alolan Golem here. And I'd like to briefly mention Incineroar, my mascot Pokemon. Only stopped here because it's my mascot Pokemon. Let's continue on with the review. So in the end is where you'll find the information of the Pokemon that were added for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like Ultra Necrozma, Poipole, Naganadel, Stakataka, and Blacephalon. Scattered throughout the book, you'll find a lot of really nice art. Back here is some more information, mostly about moves and abilities. And just like all the other Pokedex books, with this one, you get a nice poster. This poster has all of the Pokemon that have been revealed up to this point. 800 plus Pokemon that you can have on this really nice poster. The reverse has a map of Alola, so that's also pretty cool. Should you get this book? That's entirely up to you. I actually would recommend this, especially if you like collecting these Pokedex books. They look really nice, and this one looks really nice too. It's got cool artwork from, you know, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It's got pretty cool interviews in it, and it's really nice to have this information on hand. The thing is, though, all this information can be found for free on Bulbapedia, Smogon, websites like that. So if you're just needing information and you're not into collecting these, I would say don't worry about collecting it. But if you're someone that loves to collect these books just based on like how they look and how awesome they are, I would say go ahead, grab this one. It's really nice. The poster is really nice as well. So it's entirely up to you if you should get it or not. But if you're into collecting, go ahead and get it. Pokedex book, Pokedex book, Pokedex book, Pokedex book, Pokedex book.